Taking notice of your breath without judging it. Noticing the inhales, noticing the exhales. And then let that breath go all the way down to the belly. Let your shoulders feel heavy. Let your legs feel heavy. And relaxing any tension you may be holding in your jaw. Relax the muscles in your face and your physical eyes. Give yourself permission to relax a little bit deeper. Moving on to that 3-part complete breath. So we'll breathe in, fill the belly with air first, then the lower chest, then the upper chest, and breathing out upper chest, lower chest, and belly. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. And then let's take some nice deep breaths together up till the count of 4 as we inhale, and then same count of 4 as we exhale together. So starting with that lower belly first. So breathing nice deep breaths together, breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, again, breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a couple regular breaths. Take scan of your body. Notice if you're holding tension or stress anywhere. Not judging, but noticing. And relax those areas a little bit more. Notice how it feels to take a few deep breaths. Remember that during the day, if you come across a stressful situation, you have a portable, powerful tool right on you. Stop and take some deep breaths. Let's go to the count of 6, knowing you can always go to your own count more or less anytime. So breathing in, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Again, breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice the pause and breathe out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Adding a bend to your knees if you don't already have one. And then let's hug them into our chest. Gentle rock left and right if that feels good on your spine. Reminding yourself to be kind and gentle to yourself every day, especially on Mother's Day in a pandemic. Let go of high expectations of yourself today. And then keeping the knees bent, let's lower those feet down. Bridge with arm extension overhead. So grounding your feet to the mat, breathing in, the hips come up while the arms come overhead. Good, and as you breathe out, the hips move down while the arms come down. Perfect. And going with your breath, so as you see already, everybody's kind of moving at a different pace according to your breathing. Notice the pause between the inhales and exhales. That short little pause, they say, is where your mind truly relaxes, in the gentle little pause. Good, let's get one more inhale and one more exhale. And then we'll hug the knees back to the chest again, stretching your glutes, stretching your lower back. Back of the head is comfortable. And then gently lowering the feet down, keeping the knees bent. Let's go ahead and grab that lacrosse ball, or a tennis ball. If you don't have a lacrosse ball, will work as well. Let's get some tension relieved and fascia relieved on the lower neck, upper shoulder area of the side that's by your screen or device. And then find a spot. There's probably lots of spots, right? Find a tight spot here. And then when you're ready from here, adding a single arm overhead, breathing in as the arm comes overhead and breathing out as the arms come down. You can reposition that ball anytime. So myofascial release. That's kind of the hurts so good. Think of a deep tissue massage, working out the muscle knots in the fascia. Working on that lower neck, upper shoulder area. Other ways to relieve fascia is by holding certain amounts of pressure. You can also go left and right, forward and back. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Letting go of that tension. Awesome. Great job, guys. After this next one, let's go ahead and on the same arm, lower it down to the shoulder area. Sometimes there's some really good tight spots in the wing of the scapula. And then same options. You can add the arm, single arm overhead extension, exhale, lower. You can also add a left and right, rolling out those tight knots. You can go forward and backwards. You can hold pressure. You can keep the arm up and roll it out. See what feels best for your shoulder today. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Good, and then staying in that spot, or you can pick another spot in that shoulder area. This one is called seaweed. So imagine the bottom of your shoulder is on the bottom of a lake, and you're kind of rolling that shoulder around the ball until you feel that fascia releasing. The rest of your arm is just kind of floating like seaweed, and then really rolling out those muscle knots and tight fascia. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Almost like a rolling pin, rolling out some dough, rolling out tight knots. Good, gals, and then when you're ready, we'll gently remove that ball from that area. Same side, and welcome Trenda and Amanda as well. Same side, we're gonna go to the lower back. So Do not use a foam roller on your lower back. However, you can use a lacrosse or tennis ball on your lower back. So we'll push the feet down, lift the hips up. The ball goes in the muscle area of the side of the lower back. So not right on the spine. We're going towards the side, the muscle area. Then from here, you can gently roll out that lower back. Same options. You can go left and right, front and back. You can investigate holding a certain amount of pressure without pain. Allow the shoulders to relax. Not overdoing it. So you're south of the ribs, north of the hips, and then either east or west of the spine. Breathing, allowing yourself to relax. Noticing the breath. If the mind wanders, no problem. Adapt a friendly attitude to your mind. Its job is to jump all around. But focusing on your breath can bring you right into the present moment, which is relaxing and calming. Good. From here, when you're ready, we'll lift those hips up and remove the ball. Hugging the knees to our chest again. Lower back, glute stretch. Reminder to be kind to yourself. Good. And then let's hit one more area on this side. Let's hit the bottom of the foot. That's by your screen. And then you're rolling out any tight fascia on the bottom of the foot. So you can add as much pressure as you want to the bottom of the foot. You can go into the arch, you can go into the toes, you can go into the heel, side to side circles. This one is very effective, especially if you've been fighting any kind of plantar fasciitis. And the feet are the foundation of the whole rest of our bodies. So keeping our feet strong and flexible is as important as having a good foundation on a house. So always feel good when you take time to take care of your feet. Good, and then when you're ready, we'll release the ball. Let's roll to the side, roll towards the screen. Maybe bend the bottom arm to support your head or use a pillow. Then that knee on the bottom is going to be bent and the top leg is going to be straight. And we're going to roll out the IT band area by the outside of your knee. So breathing, this can be an extremely tight area. So you decide how much pressure you need without overdoing it. Outside of the knee. The IT band runs from the bottom of the knee to the top of the hip. It's all, that whole length. It tends to be very tight, close to the knee area, especially if you're a runner. You're really getting that ball in there. It's very difficult to stretch this area without some kind of ball or foam roller. Breathing, relaxing.